Welcome back, everyone, to we're back to Yakuza of Kiryu. I am, all friends, I'm me, and I'm joined by my friend Neek.
Hello.
And we're in Japan as Kiryu now I really don't know what we're doing here.
Evening, folks. Can we ask you guys something? Huh?
Eh?
Oh, we just happened to lose our wallets. So, mind handing over yours?
Imagine rocking up to the three worst people to possibly ask this of.
I know. Well, Nanba's a hobo. He's actually...
And in true idiot fashion, they're
But
embarrassing me in front of my guests.
the girl is like the head of one of the mafia groups.
Like two of the mafia groups.
We don't have a fucking day. You gonna give us your money or what? Screw it. Let's just skip to the
You
fight.
go to mug someone and they pull out a fucking rapid fire crossbow.
Kiryu-san, we'll handle it from here.
Excuse me?
I already know what you're gonna say. Don't waste your energy.
Then again, fucking Nanba can like summon the fucking birds, so
Right, and didn't I just say you're in my town, which makes
So-
you my honored guest?
Wait, how are they gonna handle the whole people transforming in this one? In it now?
they might just not.
Time to take out the trash. Get ready for
Well, the whole combat is kind of centered around that, like, gimmick.
Okay, I
They just do.
What?
Still.
what?
What are they?
Oh, Kiryu's like, wait, what?
Oh!
The cancer!
God damn it.
The cancer's reached its prey!
Just don't know what I'm seeing.
Huh?
The cancer!
This must be what Kasuga was saying. About how his enemies would turn into monsters.
Hold up. So now it's not just Ichiban hallucinating?
You boys can talk nonsense some other time.
Listen, I appreciate your concern, both of you. But letting others fight
She's
my
not
battle
concerned.
is
She
in my
basically told you to shut up.
I can't just sit back on the sidelines. Besides, I could use a warm-up for the cages.
I can't believe, like, their justification is that Kiryu's also hallucinating now.
They could have just said nothing and they'd be like, oh, whatever, gameplay. It's a
God!
video game. Oh my god.
Well, that was what I wanted, but it's what I got. I summon the birds! The birds!
Let's do it.
I just... Well, I don't know what I'm seeing. You okay, Kiryu? I don't know.
Doing alright, Kiryu-san?
Yeah, thanks. Glad you guys were with me.
No, no. If anything, it's the other way around.
Kiryu said, are you okay? No, I'm actually in unbelievable amounts of pain right now.
I never would have seen through
But I'm here.
his eyes.
Wait.
Oh?
When he first told me about it, I didn't believe him. But having allies at your side changes how you view the world.
You had
Kiryu.
allies at your side.
Kiryu, you've had allies at
It
your
does
side.
make you feel like a hero.
Kiryu, you're hallucinating.
Kiryu-san. What the heck? So the battle visions are limited to you and Ichiban? Guess that's something special then, huh?
Yeah, sorry, it's main character powers. You wouldn't understand.
Maybe not so much. Well, in any case, I believe we were on a mission.
Right.
Due to Kasuga's
Well,
influence,
also-
enemies will also appear differently for Kiryu. Fucking okay. Oh, Kiryu-san, there's a garage nearby called the Romance Workshop. We used to get weapons and spruce up there. If you like checking it out. The girl runs the place is not capable, especially considering how unsupervised this part of town is.
Am I
Yes,
voicing her?
you are
She's
voicing
the other
her.
girl
Yes,
character.
remember?
Okay. See? Is that another crack in me? I'm not responsible for every block of Inchijo. Besides, this workshop of yours, forget it. You'll see.
I get to voice the side characters now, yeah! Huh?
Immediately gets this number. Sounds good to me. I've always found places like this worthwhile. Like that worthwhile.
Real quick, do I have like the best gear for them? Yep. Number here is an umbrella, and she already has the best thing.
Is she going to be traveling back to
Maybe
traveling to Hawaii?
Oh
I mean,
God, I think I have to do like all of their shit like here before I leave.
all their like personality stuff.
Yeah. Nanba's Rancid Roulette. What is that? Okay, we're going before I leave. It is interesting that there are weapons here that were not available. Oh no.
Oh no.
Fuck!
Maybe you get the ability to travel back and forth? Maybe it'll be like a GTA where like they don't go back to Hawaii and you just kind of like swap between them.
It's a possibility. That'd be kind of odd though, but again, it's not impossible. Oh my god. I am concerned by the fact that everybody is fucking work.
I think I see something. Should I open it?
Yes. Hand mirror of reason? Does it like make you immune to fucking confusion? Nullifies charm. Okay. All of these like nullify ones, it's like if those things came up like more often, like maybe there'd be a reason to do it, you know?
Yeah.
But like it is so rare for them to actually do any effects that are just like cold.
Smells like curry. That scent's irresistible.
You said it. I'll eat curry even if I'm not hungry. I actually really like preparing it too. You make a bunch and let it sit for a week. It enhances the taste.
Wait, hold on. A week? Wouldn't it go rancid?
You'll either end up with a rich, deep flavor or food poisoning. The ultimate gamble.
Don't do that, Nick.
Forbidden cuisine.
Yeah, don't.
Some
No.
are too high to gamble with.
Don't make curry and then let it sit for a week. Don't do that.
You can refrigerate like sauces and stuff overnight, and they will gain more flavor and develop flavor. Not a week though.
I should get a new glasses case.
Something
Try to find enemies that aren't purple rank, because looking by how many there are, I am going to need to grind a little bit of red.
Oh, no pun intended. I'm just a sucker for a pretty case. Shit. Wait.
2 puns in a row. You're on a roll.
Seems to be the case.
All right.
He likes... Oh, I thought he likes puns. Anyway, hello, you random hooligans.
Let's do it.
Smuggle Bud, twitchy streamer. Alright, let's see those other abilities. Alright, so we got Bloody Bowgun. Try to block this, and then she shoots him with a crossbow.
Have fun with this.
So 18,000 yen per fight, roughly. I mean, at least like off the 2 I have to go off of. How much do I need for what is, I think, the best armor in the game?
30 million.
I'm fine.
Yeah. Okay, well that's not gonna be for a while.
You would have known you could have just, like, farmed that much money up beforehand, but... Which makes me think that you have to be to come back here. You know, they wouldn't have been like, oh, I'm sorry, you didn't fucking have foresight and know
Infinite Wealth did that. Remember? It also had the
This
golden
isn't
under,
Wealth.
or not even Wealth. The man who killed himself. You know, the previous game. Remember?
Oh yeah, where it was just like, and you never get to go back.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Fucking grenade. Wow, blind is so useful. Power slumber.
Wanna play, do we?
Have fun with this.
Allow me. Healing up.
It's my turn.
Here we go.
And for being blinded, he has hit all of his attacks so far.
Pretty bold.
Did you really? Good warm up.
Okay. Go back out.
Is this it?
Yeah, I mean, it should be.
The romance workshop shut down. You really didn't know?
What? Well, of course I didn't know. I don't understand. Did she go out of business without us?
No. Apparently word got around so far that some headhunter from America got her a cushy Silicon Valley job. If it's any consolation, I hear she's only in it to hone her skill set. She wants to come back someday and make the workshop better than ever.
Wow, that's actually... Huh. Good for her.
Of course, she couldn't just leave the garage full of heavy-duty machinery sitting unattended, so she found people to rent it. People running it now are competent. I occasionally come here myself. However, the lion's share went to some place in Hawaii. Gee, wonder where that could be.
So I guess we need our equipment maintained. This is still where to go.
Hawaii, you said? Do you think it could be? Small world.
I don't know, Kiryu. Like, it's called Jui's Workshop, and the place you went to before was also called Jui's Workshop. I don't know. You know, it might be the same.
Well, let's see what they have to offer. Japan and having letters in their phone numbers.
Alright, it's the exact same. I don't care, because I'm on saving money, Juju. Not to mention, like, the only person whose weapon I want to upgrade is Kiryu, and I cannot upgrade his fists.
Is there a movie that you want to see?
Not really. Jungi rented a pile of them the other day. Apparently, he finally found a copy of this drama that he's wanted to watch. Actually, did he ever return those? I swear I saw them in front of his monitor earlier. He's very talented.
The
but
trash
he
heap.
can be a little scatterbrained.
You're surprisingly protective of him. I doubt he's actually that helpless.
Well, I do tend to coddle him a bit.
That's just another aspect of how you two support each other. But double-checking that return date is probably not a bad idea.
Ugh, what a pain.
Things are going well.
She often spoils the assassin.
Mountain of trash. in the middle of the city.
Hey, Kiryu-san, watch yourself.
Hmm? What's wrong?
You never know what kind of wildlife's hiding in there. I once got attacked by a raccoon.
A raccoon!
Those things are vicious. I barely defended my spot. What's that look for? Figured you'd think I was courageous.
You couldn't just let the raccoon have the trash mountain? All right.
He once fought a raccoon. Good job, Nanba. Fucking. Here you fought a bear. But, you know, you fought a raccoon. Oh, look, Nick, it's the Tours.
God damn it.
Come to Low Happy Tours, running special campaign at the moment. Please stop in and see.
Aloha Happy Tours, huh?
Same travel agency Ichiban that was using in Hawaii. I didn't know they had a Yokohama branch. Come by for all the information on our photo rally event going on now. Huh. Hear that? Wonder if they got an Aloha Happy room that we could use. That'd be helpful.
You're right. Let's go see. I wonder if they'll just be like, Kiryu can go to Ichiban's island. And then you can meet Kiryu.
I could meet Kiryu at the island, yeah. Be very useful if he
So, on
could.
Morning News, they had this segment on divination. According to that, my lucky color is pink today.
We
How
have guests who are
convenient.
into that sort of thing.
I mean, I don't go out of my way to follow that stuff. But once it grabs my attention, I get a little curious.
I can
Oh, you know, it's just a job swap
Although, I
thing.
don't
That's all
have
it is.
anything pink on
Unless
today.
it's up
Not even a
here
single
too,
accessory.
which it might be.
Guess that means I'm all out of luck.
This is like the hello work.
I think you're right.
Yeah, but the Aloe Happy, like, change booth's right there.
What about the color of
Yeah.
your hair?
Oh, right.
Things are going well.
Gets anxious about her fortune being red. So is up here worthless? Yes. Well, we could change jobs if we wanted to, but we're probably not going to, because all three of these guys have unique jobs. We must learn more about our companions. Like, she likes fish.
The smell of yakisoba always brings to mind summer festivals.
It's been quite a while since I've been to a festival. Did you ever play at the booths?
Well, it's not like I went all that often. I was pretty good at catching goldfish, though. I would spot a fish that had its guard down.
That had its
track its
guard
movements
down.
for a while before scooping it up with a flick of my wrist. I can catch tons of them. However many.
Okay, Golem.
Those goldfish don't stand a chance against the valiant leader of the Komi Jewel, huh? If I ever need to take on some fish, I'll be counting on you, Sunhee. All right.
Fucking special skill. Catching goldfish. If you want to call it a special skill, sure, but... Does the grenade randomize? Because last time it was a flash grenade. Oh no, just a flash grenade. Okay. Claw! Dead. I summon the birds! Caw! I should change their armor since fighting is actually... I wasn't expecting fighting to be like a big part of this section. It looks like it's going to be, so I should change their gear. To the good gear that I have.
Yeah.
Learning more every day.
We should relish.
Gear! His gear's already good. Hat. Coverage when you defeat an enemy. Give me your shoes, Ichiban. gonna be really annoying, like, re-getting all this, like, set up correctly when we go back, though.
Yeah.
Only 100 EXP. I really hate when games just greatly increases EXP. Can you give me a percent, please? Kiryu, you don't actually have a healing ability, do you? No, you just have damage. And you don't get one, do you? Job. Kiryu. Damage, 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 yep. Okay, so I will change, because Nanba is the only one who has an AoE heal, right? Yes. Okay, so Nanba, as my black mage, you get the cheaper abilities that fucking Kasuga has, as well as Safe Travel's Amulet. And so in here, you get better hat from Ichiban, and better jacket from whatever her name was, and better shoes. And then I give you, in addition, a money charm, because we need money. And I don't care about any of these other ones. Fucking armor. There we go. Perfect.
Moment. Okay. This curry place is really something. I often come here with Jungi. The only thing is, the owner is a bit pushy when it comes to the naan.
Sounds pretty typical.
One time, we actually turned him down, and he looked absolutely devastated. Now, I always make sure to order a large helping.
You're surprisingly empathetic. Though I imagine it leaves you stuffed.
Well, it is way more than I can handle, so I just dump it all onto Jungi's plate.
It's the whole pachinko loophole is so funny to me. It's like gambling's illegal and like slot machines are illegal, but pachinko machines are fine because what you're actually playing for is the silver ball, not money. You know, it's just they just buy the ball back for money.
Yeah.
Give me food. Because food is like ludicrously cheap.
That was certainly
That
food.
was certainly food. Thank you, Sangi. God, these things are really everywhere. I wasn't really although I guess I can't really say it's a whole area because like this is just from, you know, like a Dragon 1. And I'm sure most of these are like more or less the same. Just with different like inventories.
Yeah.
You know you can enjoy any meal like it's expensive yakiniku? Just eat near a yakiniku place so you can smell the scent of it.
That is.
Homeless senpai taught me that little life hack.
That sure is a way to hack at life.
It's amazing how it tricks your brain. Also works with curry shops or places that serve grilled eel.
Don't those places mind you standing outside eating?
Just find a park near enough to smell it but not bother anyone.
Seems like you've got everything hacked right up. All right.
The fucking hobo white rice with a side of smells. The hobo ways, Dick. Okay, before you guys, so healing items are really expensive, and I don't really want to spend money on. And for gear, a big cane, or big hobo cane, for also all of my money.
I need to buy more toothpaste.
What I could do, and am probably going to do, is I will pawn shop the high level weapons I have,
Tubes in for some
and then I can get the money again to buy them later.
Things are going well.
I mean, yeah.
That's actually a good idea. Where's the pawn shop? Down there. Because it'll make, because again, it is the best armor I have seen and will probably see. Actually, I can even compare it to what Tomizawa is wearing right now. 86, 84. It increases what Kiryu's wearing right now by like 80. So it's like 120 or something.
Wow.
And can you guys, like, leave? Fuck. I do not like my odds of trying to take on a actually, we can try. I can save. It's always hard to be like, how strong am I actually? Because, like, for the difficulty of the fight is only calculating my level. It's not calculating, like, my gear. So it's like, can I do purple? Knight of the Cask. Gun. Okay, I can do purple.
Watch this.
I do not know what it wants me to do for that one. I don't know what it wants me to do, because I did the love drive as fast as I could. I didn't get, like, a success for that. I don't know what it wants me to do for that one.
Yeah.
Wanna play, do we? Let's do it.
I'll take you on.
This will help.
You don't have a grab, right? Yeah, you don't. Come, people! Drunkenness!
Cheers.
Allow me.
It's really funny, just like, what is his healing ability? Get drunk! Well, you taunted Kiryu, so good job with that one.
He died of a cold.
The wrong opponents.
Okay, so it's a 10% increase for the thing I gave her, which, like, 10% isn't nothing.
Yeah.
I would feel better if it was a, like, ability, not an accessory, but, you know. I'm here to sell equipment. I'm here to sell everything that is not 5 max rank. Probably keep the weapons to make for upgrading things that aren't the expensive ones, but, like, you know, oh, you're only buying it for 10%?
Balls.
Balls. I was not expecting only 10% value. Wow, they really do rip you off for this shit. Why is the basketball 5,000? rocket launcher. I'll give you $10 for a rocket launcher. Wow. Okay, I was not expecting that much of a ripoff. Even if I were to sell all of it, I don't think that'd get me enough to buy one. I'll just have to hope I can come back here.
Yeah.
Pure steel, what? Sort? Newest? What was... Okay, that must be an upgrade thing. Oh, the fucking bottle game. Donba, is that you?
Hmm?
Can-san, it's been a while. Well, not like I've gone anywhere. What about you? Somebody vanishes like that. I've got to assume the worst. Why not take the bike for a spin if you still can? Maybe. I'll let you know if I have time. Yeah, right.
Namba, who is this guy?
Oh, sorry about that. This is, Ken-san. He runs a sort of local recycling program. He's good to the homeless in this area. We take his bikes out and scrounge up empty cans, you know, keep the streets clean. Ichiban took to instantly. Never seen a guy so can-do for cans.
Huh. You do it on bikes, you said?
That's right. You're welcome to give it a shot. All my canned carts are custom made by yours truly. Of course, there'll be others on the road too. That's where the gamesmanship comes in. Consider your route, watch out for competition, plus I offer rewards. Come on, Can-san. Does this guy look homeless to you? I have an easier time picturing him collecting debts than cans.
Actually, it sounds pretty interesting. I'd give it a try.
Exactly. Now we should... Huh? Seriously? You know, you and Ichiban are a lot alike. You give anything a shot, no matter what. I wish I had that kind of drive. If you're ever interested in another ride, come see me. Everyone should try it at least once before they kick the can. I did not like this minigame, and I grinded the shit out of it so I could buy, like, what at the time was, like, the best gear for one of the companions.
Guess what you get to do again? That might be true.
I'm just gonna look at the rewards and see, and just like with the other ones, so I can justify not doing it. Hey. Please don't just start automatically.
But exactly what should I do? I assume there's more to it than just grabbing cans.
Collecting cans out here is all about survival. I'll teach some formalities techniques.
Much appreciated.
Yeah, drive, pick up the thingies. Don't get hit, unless you're in fucking Pac-Man mode. So, here's the gist of it. Aim to collect your quota and get back here before time runs out. Make sure to keep this in mind.
I see. So, I need to collect cans while competing against rival homeless people.
There's also a lot of used stuff out there besides cans, so keep an eye out for it. Give it your best shot.
That said, what do I do with the cans I've collected? Do I hand them to you?
Yeah. Any cans you collect are redeemed for eco points. You can exchange your points for cash or junk. They say one man's trash is another's treasure.
Oh, that's quite the system you've got going on.
Exchanging cash in person can be a hassle, so it stands a reason that collectors tend to change their rates often. If you forget or anything, or any more info, just come and ask me. Hell, feel free to find me, just a chat.
Heh, understood. Well, I look forward to working with you, Can-san.
Just want to see the exchange shop. Worthless. I'm not playing. I have a none, and I think I have a better one. I do have a better one. Worthless. You can just buy level. Oh, she only has one available. He has infinite of the stat increasers.
Radina's limited or versus one?
Remaining
Oh,
one.
okay, remaining. Okay.
And then the 10 there's how many you can hold.
50 Shades of Slay.
Of Slay as the Night Queen. Shin Megami Tensei?
All right.
So it's like I could grind this out to just like max everybody's jobs. Like I could make max fucking homeless job, max Kiryu's job.
Aren't you supposed to like be able to also do money?
Yeah. But theoretically, if the job rank's maxed out, I don't really need gear, you know?
Yeah.
But that would also be a ludicrous grind.
It would. It wouldn't be like mindless either.
Saw something.
Should I open it? Nice.
Exclusive equipment for assassins. Sunglasses used to hide the identity of an important individual. Fucking okay. Wait, isn't... she can wear this. I assume it just raises her EXP gain for her job? That's what those usually are? Yeah, greatly increases job EXP. And by greatly, it means like 20%. Which I would not classify 20% as greatly increased, but... Sasaki Arcade, Open Road Shogi... Dancer... I'm just gonna play with the hope and understanding and hope that I will be able to come back here. And if I can't, well, fuck.
Or shogi. Huh. I should stop by when I get a chance.
I'm good.
Fancy a game of shogi when we're free?
Maybe. I like shogi. It sharpens the mind. After playing it for a while, I feel my thoughts become clearer.
I didn't know it had that sort of effect on me.
Excuse me.
It gives me time to have a conversation with myself. Did I turn off the gas when I left? Crap, what about the energy bill? I get through my whole itinerary.
Sounds useful for sorting out errands. Although I get the feeling you lose most of your games. All right.
Playing shogi helps him sort things out. And he's bad at shogi. I am also bad at shogi, and by that mean I have never played a game and do not know the rules in any way. Hey guys, I just wanted to get like the dialogue. Can we? Okay.
Think I'll enjoy this. Let's do it.
Part of me understands like why it doesn't, but I do wish that. Where are you going? Well,
This will help.
I had 3 lined up, but she decided, no, you do not. I do wish like the game would do what some other ones did, where like if you're in a dialogue like that and you do something to interrupt it, after whatever happens, they'll then just re-pick up what was going on, you know?
Yeah.
Because, like, again, it's nice when they go, anyway, back to what I was saying, and then, you know, they'll just do the thing. Especially a game like this where there's so many, like, random encounters.
Yeah.
Hey, curious.
Or just even if I walk too far, it'll trigger a different dialogue.
What's all that in your wallet? Don't tell me. Is that a stack of 10K notes?
Are you kidding? Nah, these are all receipts.
Sometimes you just have to sit there and wait for the dialogue to complete.
Yep.
You. It takes diligence to manage money like that.
Yeah, you're right. That's why they're all still in here and not filed. My accounts book is as blank as when I bought the damn thing.
Well, at least you still have the receipt for it. Things are going well.
So, he collects... He holds on to all of the receipts for filing, and then just doesn't file them and leaves all the receipts in his wallet.
I know that feeling.
Running around town like this together is a great way to make up for my lack of exercise.
Lack of exercise, huh?
Don't usually exercise, Sunhee?
Well, I keep up with training so that I don't get rusty, of course. But as the head of an organization, I spend a lot of time sitting in meetings or at a desk.
Seems even the leader of Komijul can't escape desk work.
That's exactly why I try to find moments to exercise during everyday activities. Taking advantage of those early morning radio exercises fosters a nice, disciplined life.
That is very disciplined. Good on you for waking up so early.
Well, when
God,
I
it's
sleep in,
wild how
I
much
just
like
do recording and work out in the afternoon.
again, I wasn't expecting this area to have like content
That is disciplined.
outside of like the story bits, you know.
Yeah, I honestly I was prepared for it to just be like an hour-long cutscene.
Which I mean, I will be honest, I probably would have been fine if it just an hour-long Kiryu cutscene. Can you not, please? I'm not confident in fighting a purple crown person. There's a lot of dialogues. I will say it is obvious, like they weren't like. This isn't going to be a huge thing with just how clustered all of the dialogues are. Because they're like, we want to make sure you get all the dialogues, but we also know you're probably not going to want to run too far for them, so keep most of them together.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, the other place is kind of like that, but that's only because you have, like, 7 companions there.
Nurse ones, right, Namba? Getting certified must have been difficult.
Oh yeah. Clinical training, cramming for exams, it works. I go to bookstores like this and walk out with piles of textbooks.
That's at
This seems like a dialogue if I go any further.
I buy just as
Doesn't it?
fun.
Yeah.
Still, ask me anything about manga from that period. I'm an expert.
I suppose that's another kind of
They
dedication.
usually just interrupt you
Things
with
are going well.
side quests, so.
You read a lot of comics. Bingo! We're better friends! Hey. Okay. You're not a dialogue. You're just an NPC I can talk to, which makes me question your motto even more.
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
I remember when this game came out 3 years ago, I almost bought it. Now they re-release it's more expensive than before. Stupid me. I wish I had a time machine.
I've got some
Alright.
Looks at The Last of Us Part 1 still being sold for $60 on Steam.
Yep.
Also looks at the Battlefront collection that is being sold for $40 for the classic Battlefront.
lower backs are killing me. The deep, unforgiving shiatsu. Works best when it hurts.
When
Forgiving, huh?
all you're getting out of it compared to the base one is the ability to play Galactic Conquest, where the fuck it is, on multiplayer.
Feeling that's a massage I might not recover
Yeah.
from.
All right. Well, offers out there. All right.
I really wish more IPs would do like the special RTSs that like games have done. Like as an example, Star Wars Empire at War, I think it is. It's a very unique take on like a 4X RTS. Import Weapon Shop? Hello, obvious Yakuza man. You just give swords. Okay, so this is where I get her best weapon, and...
And even more money needed.
even more... Again, I'd want to hope that it's not like, oh, you didn't come here with, like, 3 million yen. Something you could only get by this point if you've wasted, like, 15 hours like I did on the dumbass island minigame.
Yeah.
I'd like to hope, like, they're not like, oh, well, you're fucking locked out of this shit. Anyway, where, unlike, say, like, Age of Empires, as an example, where all of the factions are more or less the same, with the exception of, like, you know, each faction's, like, unique unit. Like, their tech trees, you know, one might have one option and the others don't have that option, etc. But they're all more or less same. That's all, they all have swordsman, archer, etc. But this one, you know, gives all the characters, all the factions, fairly unique options.
Here we go.
And I just, I wish other IPs would do stuff like that, because I like RTSs. I think it's fun being able to like assemble armies of like the shit I like.
Yeah, but asymmetric is a lot harder to balance.
It is, but you can do it. And realistically, unless it doesn't need to be super balanced. Most of them aren't super balanced. Like even StarCraft, right? StarCraft, one of the most popular RTSs. Up until fairly recently, many of their patches have been ludicrously unbalanced.
Yeah.
Like, obviously it's preferred if it's balanced, obviously. But, like,
A sushi place?
you really don't need it.
About sushi is pretty good once in a
There's so
while.
many games that are, the top competitive, of their genre, not balanced at all.
And it's even a
Looks at League of Legends.
Common solid choice. What would be your second favorite?
Yeah.
Looks at League of Legends. This character has a 60% win rate. This character has a 40% win rate.
I've really gotten to know them.
But, you know. And then, like, I'm saddened with, like, Empire at War, because it's only for the current times, air quotes current,
Assume I am.
at least at the time.
I do get sleepy. That's a problem on the train back.
How so?
Wait.
Half the time, I'd pass out and wake up at the last station. Back in the day, I just gave in and bought an unlimited pass.
I guess there's wisdom in that. All right.
If he goes down drunk, he's not waking up. Okay. The only factions that they had were like the Rebel Alliance, the Empire, and then they released a DLC that was the fucking Hutt Enclave, which weird choice, I gotta say.
Yeah.
But you could have armies of just Rancors and like Rancor adjacent guys. Like here's the wild Rancor, here's the tamed Rancor, the Rancor Rider. You know, it's like, which, you know, that was fun. But I was like there's mods for it because it has a fairly big modding scene, I think. Where it's like, where we added the Trade Federation and the First Order, blah 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 blah. But it's like, it's just stuff like I wish we had gotten official stuff for that. Aim for the kill! That's never what you want to hear. And then watch them pull out a fucking rapid fire crossbow. Aim for the kill! Bah! That shit on the ground.
There we go. Scooch, scooch. Maybe.
Nice. I don't think I've ever seen an attack miss like that where like they didn't have a dodge animation. They just like didn't run up into range. But you know, to that you know what I was saying, like Dawn of War as an example, great RTS game. All of the factions are very unique in what they do. You know, there's a similarity, like here is your baseline trooper, but even then, each baseline trooper specializes in a different thing. And there were like 9 or 10 factions at the end. But then I look at now and it's like all this shit that's come out for Warhammer that because Dawn of War came out in like 2004 or some shit just doesn't exist.
Wow, this store's bestseller is actually
It's kinda sad.
recipe book.
You cook it all, Sunhee?
Yeah, I do well enough for myself. But apparently, whatever I make always ends up really spicy. Each time I cook for my guys, every one of their faces ends up as red as a hot pepper.
Then why not ask Jungi to taste test it first?
Doesn't work. He always tries to spare my feelings by saying that it's good.
Wait, are you saying spicy isn't good?
I'm trying to be thoughtful toward
Nick has words for you.
In that case,
Yeah, I think
why not
Junji's
get
just like
I won't
like
forget.
spicy food and doesn't know how to judge.
Stop tasting my cooking. was nothing. I just realized that I need to grab this bestseller and hurry home.
Wait,
Hold
what?
on.
You're going well.
She has a crush on Kiryu, which, I mean,
I mean, everyone does.
everyone has a crush on Kiryu. And despite that, Kiryu has, like, only ever had one relationship. And that relationship lasted all of 5 minutes before she died. Can I let him up? Gun? It's such a good ability.
Here we go.
I need you to get up so I can grab you. Jesus Christ. I do not understand how, despite the fact he has gotten none of the upgrades, Kiryu is simultaneously the most durable and highest damage dealer I have. Gun! That's a gun!
Blah humbug.
But yeah. And then fucking, like, then Dawn of War, because I'm on now. Dawn of War went to Dawn of War 2, which wanted to change the idea of the game and go towards more of a company of heroes thing, where just focus on, like, 3 or 4, like, small hero squad, and then that's the main focus, which it's fine. It's not the RTS type of RTS I like, but the game itself is fine. And then Dawn of War 3 happened. And they're like, we want this to be a professional esports game. And everyone said that has never worked in the history of ever.
Yep.
There has never been a time where a company has gone into the process of making a new game with the intention of it being an esport, and it works out. Is there a fast travel point over there to save time? There are no fast travel points in general. Rough. But I do have the Segway! And I can, mark it here. And fucking GPS this bitch! And then pray to God we don't get into combat or GPSing. And Dawn of War 3 did so fucking bad, they decided to stop work on the game. Please don't, please don't! They decided to stop work on the game within, like, 3 months of release.
Yep.
Which basically killed the franchise. I'm, like, pretty certain. Since I doubt, like, you know, if it wasn't, like, a mainline company, you know, Sega, and it was, like, again, not a main air quote AAA company, I could see them trying again, but I really doubt Sega's gonna fucking fund a Dawn of War 4.
Yeah. They could. I mean, they might be trying another RTS, but the Age of Sigmar RTS came out and people didn't really like it. So, eh.
I forget was the Age of Sigmar one the one where, like, it was trying to be, like, closer to what the tabletop is?
I don't know.
Because I remember there was one that came out that was, like, trying to be close to the tabletop, but, like, not big tabletop battles, like 500-point tabletop battles.
I'm pretty sure it only had like 3 factions, which is not great for an RTS.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, is like they were trying to do, like, this is what I'm thinking of. Again, I didn't buy the game at all. I just looked at it and then, like, looked at reviews on it, and reviews are like, it is bad. But it was like, it looked like it was trying to be closer to, like, the tabletop, where it's like, you know, there's no production. You just you choose what you're going at like the match selection screen, and then you go. And I believed it was like turn-based.
No, Realms of Ruin is just
It's
just an RTS, but
okay.
there's like
I used to come by here to fish a lot.
Yeesh.
Custom was to share your catch or trade with the other homeless.
Is this a good spot? I like fishing too.
This feels like a
I
bad
used
spot to
take a
fish.
boat out for spear fishing.
Whoa, that's hard.
Yeah, it's four major
You know, I did
factions.
get into it with a giant octopus.
There's Stormcaster Eternals, which are, you know, generic Space Marines, equivalent. You know, they're, even if you say they're better than Space Marines, that's what they are. They're the poster boys. Orcs, Night Hunt, and Tzeentch. And
Should I open it?
that's really not a lot for an RTS.
It is
that's based
really
off
not.
of a game with 24 factions, or whatever it is.
Yeah, it's yeah. Okay, I could actually change his shoes to these ones. Because this will give him higher willpower than defense. And all I care about was willpower. I do see the value of that boot then.
Like, 4 factions
God,
would be
that one.
okay, and like, if you're making like a custom game that's like new
If you're making
lore,
a new
but-
IP, yeah. If you're making a new IP, then like 3 or 4 factions is fine. As long as they're chicken.
you know,
Huh?
unique enough or, you know, interesting enough. But like, it's really silly to, I don't know. It's I know that, you know, it'd be more development or whatever, but it's like, don't just like have 4,
Yeah.
you know.
Like, Dawn of War 1 kind of had that issue, because Dawn of War 1 only came out with, like, 3 factions playable. But Dawn of War 1, from the beginning, was meant to be more of the campaign than the skirmish mode.
Yeah, that might be what like this one is too.
And then
But-
they released the expansions. Each expansion added, like, 3 or, like, 2 or 3 factions, and now at final release, like, the only ones that aren't in are, like, Tyranids. At least from when the game was, like, made.
Tyranid seems like a big miss.
It really does. It was, and like there's a mod that adds like the Tyranid faction in, but it does seem like a big miss to not have Tyranids.
Maybe because they won like campaigns with them, and
What's entirely
I don't
possible?
know.
Like, I mean, basically, the way it works is every DLC would add 2 factions, and like, they would be like the focus for that game's subsequent campaign. And you know, I hesitate to say that it was the plan to add them in, since like it's not like the Dawn of War 1 game was a bad seller. It's one of the most profitable Dawn of War games, and it's still, despite the game coming out like 2004 or something for like its latest expansion, it still has like 200 players, which is pretty good for a game that old.
Kiryu-san, I bet you'd make a good teacher.
I was a
Really? You'd have a delinquent student who'd end up kidnapped. You'd find the warehouse he was held in, kick ass to rescue him. Oh yeah, that's you to a T.
So what you really mean is I'd make a good teacher in a teen drama. Things are going well.
favorite drama, any of the old teen dramas. It's not really the favorite then. That's genre. Yeah, it's just unfortunate because I really like RTS. I'm bad at them, but I really like them. Like Halo Wars was, at least I think, a really cool RTS. Halo Wars 1 was, I think, insanely fun. Halo Wars 2 happened, and I'm pretty sure Halo Wars 3 just is never happening. What is happening? I'm just gonna...
oh, okay. Well, okay. Is that an anime girl car?
Yes. They are even above the regular purple rank. I am almost certain they will one-tap me.
What do you do on your days off?
So I'm just gonna go
What
this
the
way.
fuck? Like, does the game expect you to grind for 50 hours? Like, why is everything purple rank?
When I can find
That's what I was saying. Like,
I'm watching martial arts.
again, I could level up. I could drink the thingy and make Kiryu like level like 80, and he would just like mop through literally everything. Which, to be fair, that'd be funny to do. But
Have you ever seen those pro wrestlers pull off their moves? gives
It
you
feels
chills.
like, can you buy the level up drinks as
Pro
DLC?
wrestling, huh?
yes,
I dabbled
yes,
in that while
Or
trying to
that'd be why then.
yeah.
fought a match as a masked wrestler called Dragon Mask. That really takes me back.
No kidding. Huh. Huh. Wait, did you just say dragon mask?
All right.
Watching martial arts
That's the
competition.
thing is like the base story doesn't have you guys just ridiculous.
Well, do keep in mind, I have grinded up quite a bit on our characters, and I do have like the best weapons in the game right now.
More to train.
Yeah, but I mean, they're still not as tough as just the mooks that are out on the street.
That is true. That was weird because like the camera snapped to them and they blocked off one of the streets. That was
Yeah.
odd.
I have no destination.
Ah, right. Of course. Maybe I'm just more comfortable with directions.
Nothing wrong with that. It's part of your character. Decide where you're going and take your time getting everyone there.
I can do that. One thing though, you're coming with us, Curious, huh?
Things are going well. I've really gotten to know them.
I stand by this. If the way they kill off Kiryu is he got cancer, I'm gonna be annoyed by that. Like, have him retire, sure, but it's like cancer. And he did nothing to deal with it until now, where it's like metastasized and lethal in 2 months. It would be really funny, maybe slightly offensive though, if just like he just fucking out machos cancer though. Like
It would be, just
it'd
like-
be really funny, but a bit offensive.
Travel agency pamphlets. Make me feel like, traveling.
Have anywhere in mind?
Nowhere in particular. Just like to a big waterfall. I want to go somewhere powerful, virile.
I don't like how Nanba talks about things.
Now that'd be something special.
Imagine bathing underneath a waterfall like that. 100-meter cascade, cleansing your mind of worldly desires.
I worry that might cleanse me of life itself.
All right.
But at least on the RTS thing, it's kind of sad to me how it's like right now the most popular RTS and arguably like the best one to even play just because of like support is StarCraft, a game that hasn't received any updates for a couple of years. You know, StarCraft 2 came out in like because I actually don't know, a while ago. StarCraft 2 release date 2010. I was gonna say 2010, but I thought that was too long ago. I was like, 2010, is that accurate? That doesn't seem right. There's like 2 companies that are working on RTSs right now, which like I hope they do well, but it's like that's all we have right now really is StarCraft. Like Halo Wars is dead. Dawn of War is dead. Age of Empires dead. Age of Mythology dead.
Well, like Command and Conquer, is that one?
Command and Conquer hasn't received any games in a long
while.
time, and their last one burned.
There might be some indie RTSs.
That's what I was saying about the 2 ones that are being worked on right now. People are really liking them, but it's also like it's like the newest RTS in like 6 years, so it's like, oh yeah, I kind of hope that they're doing okay.
Yeah.
Welcome to Hello Happy Tours. How can I help you book your dream vacation?
We're not exactly looking for a vacation today. Do you happen to have an Aloha Happy room here?
Can you imagine you're working the front desk of like a vacation place and someone comes in and they go, "We don't want a vacation, can we just use your changing room?" It's like,
We've been to your location in Hawaii and found it really useful.
Oh, been to Hawaii, have you? I hope you're able to rely on us for all your travel needs. And certainly, our little happy room is just over there. Feel free to use it whenever you like.
That's great. Thank you. You've unlocked new jobs.
May interest you in a photo rally is open to anyone and participation is free. Simply take a picture according to the theme we provide, and you can win some neat prizes.
Oh, right. The employee handing out flyers mentioned that. I suppose it couldn't hurt to try.
Wonderful. I look forward to I'll happy visit. Yeah, fucking go on the photo thing and find those spots to get an item. Like, nah, I'm good. Do you have any special tours here? Because I would, Oh, I can't actually do vacations here. Okay. I was hoping we get, like, some Kiryu-specific ones.
Well, we got sidetracked a bit. We should be reaching the batting center now.
It's so weird to me that they have a quest to come here with the only point of it being to have, like, the changing room and, talking about the photo rally, when there's one right down here where you start, and this is what unlocks fast travel? Why wasn't it unlocked before?
Whatever.
It's dumb. Anyway. Catch a ride. But I guess it's like, I like RTSs, but like, you know, like, at this point in time, it's not like I can start getting into StarCraft, you know? Like, the few times I've tried multiplayer, I just got cheese. It's like, yeah, I don't wanna invest the time to learn, like, how to actually properly counter the cheesing tactics that have been practiced by these guys for literal years.
There was Exurg Rush where it's like, I built one guy and sent them at the beginning of the game. You didn't do the exact thing to counter it, so I win.
Maybe I should incorporate more greenery into Komi Jewel.
So you lost this battle, but because I can do 300 actions per minute.
We'll set up a vegetable garden too.
I can individually command each of my troops to attack the most effective unit for it to attack in real time.
But it's like, realistically, like, that is, like, sometimes what happens when, like, with, like, the higher tier things, where, like, they cycle through all of the individual units they have to use all their active abilities on, like, the specific units they need to. It's like, buh. It's like, what the fuck? Because, like, the blacked out one is even higher than, like, regular purple. Which, apparently, like, I can do regular purple. Which is like, why? The fucking level here is so high, though.
Is it meant to be, like... Because you couldn't do regular purple before, so is it just general level?
Well, so before I couldn't do I had bad gear because I couldn't afford any gear, and B, I just wasn't able to do like the purple crowns, which purple crowns like mini boss fights, like that one,
Okay.
which are significantly harder than just the regular ones, but they don't move from their spots.
Talking about this stuff doesn't really suit me.
I disagree. Those flowers are generally overlooked, but you still notice that each one is unique. I think that's just like.
But like, you know, you can look at the difficulty of the area, so every single encounter here is gonna be like the black purples. Like I can't do any encounters here. At least probably. I'm fairly confident I would not be able to. Just need to get all these fucking dialogues where they're like, oh yeah, just ignore the fact that there's just these random thugs that are, oh, you are just standing on top of it. Can you go fucking away? Can you go away?
Hey, I'm in good shape.
I'm gonna save the game. Because I get the feeling I'm gonna, like, get to the area and they're just gonna fucking turn around and instantly aggro onto me. Yes? Mm. Got it!
Speaking of, Jungi goes fishing every once in a while.
Anyway.
Oh, really? Does he go out on the ocean for that?
No, fishing holes are his go-to spot. He's generally a man of few words, but he gets really talkative while fishing. It's like the floodgates open up when his line goes out. He shares a hidden side of himself. He usually doesn't catch much, but I always feel like I've reeled in some big insights.
It's possible that the fishing pond is his space to just let go.
Do you like fishing? Why don't we go together sometime, Kiryu-san?
Sounds like you'll have me spilling my whole life story before I know it.
That's the plan.
Things are going well.
The fishing
Our bodies
pond.
get deeper.
I mean, I do like these little talk things. They are fun.
Ferris wheel from over here just never gets old.
Imagine if Q was just like a giant asshole and also played up the cancer thing. Was like, we should go fishing sometime, and he's just like, not even if I was dying of cancer, which I am, by the way.
That would be so
So a day
fun.
at an amusement park with you would be a day spent going around in circles. Oh, but I guess you wouldn't actually be on the rides.
Ah, a day at the amusement park with you, Kiryu-san? In that case, it actually might be cool to go for a spin. On the Ferris wheel,
And Kiryu's like
merry-go-round,
60.
or even one of those teacup rides together.
Yep.
After that, our eyes would be going in circles. All right.
Fucking going on the teacup ride, just saying how fucking fast can you get it spinning? Vegetable. But yeah, it's I'm really sad Halo Wars like 2 probably isn't getting a fucking third. Because I thought Halo was really cool. Because it's the Halo universe is such a good one for an RTS.
I always get
Yeah.
lost in filling and shaping all those dumplings.
I think if they like it's not happening, but I think if they were to, it behoove them to expand the factions a bit. Like, you know, still have the UNSC, still have the Covenant.
Things are going
Have the Flood as a faction. Like, if you're gonna give them as, like, an NPC faction that has their own tech trees, units, etc., make them a playable faction! Come on!
I'd rather they just come out, like, they just have, like, a new IP that is, you know, similar gameplay, but not associated with a AAA company.
That's fair. Is that one not? Do I have to be in the right angle?
found it.
At the right angle.
Picture perfect. Give me a
Like,
sign.
if I see the things, I'll take a picture, but I have zero intention of hunting them down.
You ever go to the arcade, Sonny?
One game I'm really surprised keeps getting updates is Mech Warriors 5.
As am I.
It's like-
Like,
You get it?
I wasn't even close. And
I'm
now
not opposed to it. Like,
it's
it's a fun game.
Now that's
You are a
persistence.
large man.
You do know an employee can rearrange the...
I'm not opposed to it. Like, it's a fun game.
I'd already given up at that point.
I would have accepted if I were you.
I am surprised. I am surprised though.
I can give you some tips
Yeah.
next time.
I wish that the,
I'm not shabby when it comes
I mean, the Endless campaign is
It's
cool.
encouraging. Maybe I can finally
I just wish there was a little more to it, I guess, rather than just
Oh,
this,
no, no,
the
no,
random,
nothing.
just you keep do, like maybe more events or something rather than just, oh, well, just go around and do missions
Yeah,
forever.
what we did was the campaign though.
I know.
At least like to a degree. We basically just skipped the tutorial bit.
I know, but like even beyond that, you can keep going.
Yeah.
That's why we kept having on the events and stuff. But like if you just want to say like have like endless battles or whatever, it's not there isn't much for that essentially.
Yeah. I wish Mech Warriors Online wasn't as ludicrously pay to win. People would say it's not, but it's like, oh, you want to get like this mech? Well, either A, grind for like a year, or pay like $15. Oh, you want one of the special variants that have different weapon slots? That's a premium.
I like the
Yeah.
nitrogen experiments. You know, freezing bananas.
Right. Did you try to hammer
Look
grenades
at how
before, Stu?
big Kiryu is, Nick.
Whole thing
I
shattered
know.
on me. And then it started to melt, so it smelled like banana all day.
Well, I guess it left a lasting impression. Things are going well.
We almost have their things done because, like I said, like all of their dialogues are just so clustered you can get them all really easily.
What kind of music are you into, Sonny?
I don't stick to a single genre, so I'm into all kinds of things, even oldies. I've been into Pure Love and Kamurocho lately.
I'm a fan of that one too. How about a duet sometime?
A duet with you, Kiryu-san. That'd be amazing. Wait till I start voice lessons first.
Wait. it's not like
You don't have a lot of time, son. Here, you're just gonna have to deal with your voice the way it is.
Well, yeah, let's just go with that.
For the dead to know them.
It is funny. It's like, oh, but I would love to do that, but before, let me get voice lessons first so I can impress you or whatever, since she obviously has a crush on him. It's like, Songhee, he has, at least per his own words and what we've been seeing so far, not a lot of time left.
Yeah. Yeah, once you're to the point where you're coughing up blood, that's a bad sign.
This is really funny. They're color gangmans. Yep, these are bloods. They even have bees on their shirts. These are bloods. And it's just boss gangsman holding the gun sideways. Gun.
Better treat this.
Oh, really? I guess it makes sense that Namba can. Oh, no, he can. He just won't let me fucking auto do it. That's weird. Maybe because it gives alcohol. That's why. Okay. We must go into the store where Namba probably is gonna be like, oh wow, I've always dreamed of eating here. And then I'm gonna look at Namba with my like 100,000 yen and just fucking walk out.
I always order the same thing when I eat out. If I had to guess, I'd say I'm worried I'll make a wrong choice.
Understandable. But it's good to challenge yourself. I felt the urge to try something new recently. So I ordered something called Chef's Creative Caprice.
Oh, impressive, Kiryu-san. Sounds funky. How was it?
It was so terrible I couldn't stop shaking for an hour. Won't go back.
So, in other words, I was right to be afraid.
I was right to be afraid. I don't like change.
Complete.
Woo! Friends forever! Woo! Completing a Bond Bingo unlock new events? What? Completing the entirety of Bond Bingo will trigger a walk and talk finale with your friend. Buh.
Okay.
What? Walk and talk. Head to Sunrise Bridge during the day.
Kiryu-san, I feel like I've gotten to know you pretty well now.
I was not expecting this as a thing, which means I have to do it for the other ones.
That's an honor coming from you. Hey, follow me. There's a spot I'd like to show you. Sunrise Bridge.
Lead the way.
But like looking at that, because like that's even a thing, I have to assume that because like all of his shit is specifically for Kiryu.
That was great.
It's possible that it's just in a friend board like while we're here in Japan, because I want to say Namba did have options in with Ichiban, but I didn't do them because like Adachi was the ones we went by. Wait, where the fuck do you want me to go? Sunrise Bridge? That's down here. It does not have a mark. Okay. Well, before I forget, we'll do it now. Unless the game is gonna be like, you're in mid-afternoon, not day. The game is gonna be like you're in mid-afternoon and not day. Well, okay. That's the last one. Kinda fucked up of the game to like where I don't have a lot of control over what the time is to have time sensitive areas. Like, the time is whatever the main quest says I'm at right now.
Yeah.
Sunhee, your arm is bleeding.
You're right. I'm not sure how that happened, but it should be fine if I leave it.
Why is...
It might become infected or leave a scar. You need to get that treated. Let me have a look.
Wait. No, that's all right. I carry a first aid kit. I'll handle it.
What? Where?
You're a nosy one, aren't you?
Maybe so. And you tend to look out for others at the expense of your own needs. You've got the qualities of a great leader, but it's important to look after your own well-being too.
Hey.
Huh. Hearing that from you, of all people, I appreciate it.
All right.
Friends forever.
Complete.
Head to Hamakita Park at night. Sorry, you are in mid-afternoon, not day or night. Go fuck yourself.
And by the way, this section of store will never become night. Go fuck yourself. You're never coming back.
You're never coming back. That would be really fucked up. We just never get to. They have this. They have like the hint at it, but you just never get to do it.
Of course not. I don't get worn out that easily. Though, I don't see anything wrong with taking a break here and there.
Is that right? Then why don't we find a spot to take a breather? Let's go to that park with the view you like so much.
Hello, I'm here to bat. I need to show them I've still got it. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna do beginner. Because don't know the medium.
All right, here goes. Just watch. I'll send him flying. Yeah.
Okay, well, this is a bit easier than the other batting minigames they've given me.
Yeah.
The other ones where I had to guess where it was gonna be with no indication, and then also guess the timing.
Shit.
Shit, I only got a double.
Yes. Shit. Yeah. Shit. Shit.
Whatever. I feel like I'm getting him on when it goes gold, and that should be all I need to do. But
Yeah.
Eh.
out. Oh, you only got 5 out of 10 home runs. C rank. Okay.
Q sucks.
Mighty fine swing you got there, Kiryu-san. Real nice batting.
Wow, that's a lot of bond level up.
How you holding up so far?
I'm good. Refreshed, actually. Feels like a lot of that stress is gone. You were right, Sunhee. Maybe this was all I needed.
You're kidding, right? No way you're satisfied with just that. Besides, we're only on our first stop here.
Right. What's more, you're actually looking healthier by the minute. Whatever the reason is, it's great to see.
So, what's
That's
next
the
on our
cure to
list?
cancer, Nick. Play bats.
Good question. Why don't we grab a bite first and then think about it?
Yeah, good idea. What are you in the mood for?
Well, we could always eat and do karaoke. Rumor says the Dragon of Dojima is also a master of the mic. But I guess seeing is believing in the end.
Now I wonder where you heard that. It's been ages since I've had a real audience. Anyway, if seeing is believing. Maybe I should show you how it's done.
I would love that.
Weren't you before like, oh, before we do karaoke, I have to go do my singing lessons or whatever?
Kiryu-san, you ever thought of making a bucket list?
Bucket list? Can't say I have.
Well, with the way things are right now, I think you might want to consider it. I mean, you could be spending your final hours writing down your thoughts or divvying up your stuff. But that's not the point.
Does Kiryu have stuff?
And what are you getting at?
I don't
I feel
know.
like he doesn't.
Seriously?
The opposite, actually. I think it'd be best to leave things on the happiest note possible. And to do that, a memo of how to use your time wisely might help.
Sounds nice enough, but wouldn't a will be more useful in the end?
No, that's the beauty of the whole thing. Unlike a bucket list, when you're writing a will, the reason you buckle down and do it is to tie up any loose ends before you go.
Right, I get that.
But with a bucket list, the focus is on the present. What am I doing now? Not what happens after I'm gone. That's what makes a bucket list so different. As you think back over the years, a lot of things will pop into your head. Missed opportunities, forgotten plans, hidden desires. So you make a list of what you want to do. And then you put yourself out there and do it.
I think I get the picture. It's like putting your heart's desires on paper to help you reach catharsis.
That's exactly what it is. Now, Kiryu-san, I think you ought to take Sunny's advice. You really should be spending more time on yourself. Especially if you don't know how long you've got left. If you don't want to go through any treatment, I respect that. It's your body, you do what you want with it. But if you don't want to spend your last days in abject misery, I suggest you start making a better environment for yourself.
Nanba?
You look so much more alive right now. And all it took was working up a good sweat. You might not want to hear this, but you don't have to hold yourself back. I'm sure there's a ton of things you'd rather be doing. Fun things. To put those thoughts into words and then into action, it's never a waste of time. In fact, I think it's the best way to help you reach your best condition. Heck, as a former nurse, I guarantee it.
All right. Maybe that is what's best. And with how you put it, the bucket list doesn't sound so bad. Just make sure you help me see it through, since you're the one roping me into it.
Oh, you bet I will. And how about we get started?
Okay. Raise the bombs. Okay.
Okay.
I was worried it was gonna be like something like special. But, like, I already have the bombs pretty high. I think I'm at level 30, and I think like 50's the max.
That's about all I can think of for now.
Hey, looking good. You got quite a bit on there. Let's see. Sing my heart out at karaoke. Right on, right on. Drink all the best alcohol there is. Yeah. I'm gonna say you probably shouldn't do that.
Well, if you have terminal cancer, it doesn't matter.
Like you loves egg, huh?
I know it might seem crazy coming from me, but for once I want to eat what I want, without looking over my shoulder.
Well said, Kiryu-san. That's what this is about. Things you always wished you'd done different, or never got to try in the first place. Everything and anything that comes to mind, now's your chance to do it. Let's see what else you got here. Try out what's popular with the kids, starting with sweets.
I thought you said whatever comes to mind.
Sorry, it's just that last bit caught me a little off guard.
Yeah, I shouldn't be laughing. I really wasn't trying to make fun of you. In fact, that kind of got my heart pumping.
You sure about that?
Listen, this really is good, though. I knew it'd be worth a shot. Let's say we get more people, add to the fun. Oh, and I know
Let's invite Ichiban.
This is very cheap.
Kiryu-san, how would you like to visit a cabaret club?
Are they gonna get Ichiban's ex?
No,
not X,
yeah,
but-
no, Ichiban's X, yeah. The whatever her
There's a
name
lot
is.
you don't know about me.
I mean, more or less, basically X
Basically
fulfills
X.
the same role.
Hey, Sonny, you okay to go?
You do know women look at other women too. I'd be there in a heartbeat.
All right. Then let's get over there.
Nanba, you could say that you want to... Oh, soul. You log us out to Kiryu's main menu. Kiryu's awakening can be checked there. Okay. Awaken Kiryu's soul, tech, and body by checking off items on his bucket list. As you more form yourself, the dragons will be fighting styles, resistance styles, it was a Shaka. Or I read the books that I have from pre-order. Addressing Kiryu's unfinished business while there's still time help restores want to fight. Check these tasks by review. Okay. Adjust. Kiryu's mom's team has enhanced his skills. He now perform combat tech with your bite ally. I go to gear. I go to items, and I go to growth items, and I go like, yep.
Makes sense. That's rad.
Wait,
Makes sense.
is that actually helping his soul? Because that's not what's bringing up. Let's bring up personality, which that's not what's supposed to be increasing.
Well, whatever.
That's rad.
There we are.
Makes sense. Makes sense. That's rad. Makes sense. That's rad.
Alright, Kiryu, I have brought back your will to fight by book!
That's right. Makes sense. 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 That's right. Makes sense.
The fucking dialogue. Alright, Kiryu, I don't know what that did, but... bucket list. What do you want to do, Kiryu? Unfinished business. Oh, cool, just... He has his own fucking side quest things. Oh, the part-time hero and the activate skills, Kiryu's leader. This is... So I assume I believe you're right, Nick, that I just swap to Kiryu if I want to.
Just because there's so much stuff here? Or...
Complete Stage 4 Spike Out Final Edition at an arcade as Kiryu. The game branches after Stage 2, so you proceed to Stage 3, or continue directly to Stage 5 without passing through Stage 4. What?! But yeah, there's so much stuff here. Request all hostesses at.
But it could easily just be like a post game thing.
Yeah. Basic. Can lift heavier objects. Beast style. Enhances weapon attacks using nearby objects. Enhances physical attack after guarding. Okay. Like, Kiryu's special with the bond because it's, like, super high. Oh, and then if I go to these areas, Yokohama and Kamurocho. So yeah, I don't think Kiryu's going back to Hawaii. I think we just get a swap to him and be like, we're in Japan now. Having awakened solo level 4, Kiryu's perfect guard is enhanced in the Brawler style. 64 perfect guard against enemies by attack will trigger a counter. Okay, so Brawler's back to being the strongest ability. Beast style. After guard and power, Kiryu's physical skills extra greatly increase. This not only resembles Shake, but also prepares a devastating counterattack.
You seem
Okay.
preoccupied.
I look at the fighting styles. Ah, yes, the rush fighting style once again seems like the worst of them. Money. Sometimes nostalgic sites can reignite memories of the past. The more Kiryu happens to see and remember, the further he awakens. Okay. What's up?
Nah, it's just seeing what song gets me a little nostalgic is all.
Okay.
Oh, yeah? Well, I guess it does have that look. Huh. Oh, yes, the fucking picture, the billboard of women that is in every game. That place isn't bad, but let me take you to my favorite spot. Trust me, you won't regret it.
Heh, alright.
All right, we gotta go do fucking. You can now take taxis to Kamurocho. Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Big. I come here and I go reminisce.
Oh, a cabaret club. Among all the cities I visited, each and every cabaret club's just as glamorous as the last.
Ah, yes, from Yakuza 0. I was so young back then and low quality.
You can enjoy some quality drinks while spending time with pleasant company. No wonder some folks get hooked on them. But the customer can only have a good time because of all the blood, sweat, and tears that go on behind the scenes. Having dabbled in the management side of things myself, I've seen firsthand how much effort it takes.
I gotta say, if they don't have Majima as some part of this, I'm gonna be really upset that, like, Majima doesn't take any, like, activity in, like, Kiryu's, like, final send-off.
Yeah.
I'll be upset.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm actually starting to miss that kind of work.
I remember this.
I should ask Namba to join me sometime. Even though it'll make me promise not to drink.
Wah.
Alright.
It's like I wanna hope like there's more reason to upgrade Kiryu's fighting style other than because we need fights in his area. You know?
Yeah.
Because, like, theoretically, per, like, what we've had so far, there's no reason that Kiryu would, like, pursue a battle. Like what Ichiban's doing.
Yeah. Oh, Tahimi Land. Soapland. Looks closed right now. Seeing one reminds me of that conversation I had with Haruka all those years ago. When she asked me what a soapland was, I had no idea how to answer. But that cheeky little girl probably knew it would get me flustered and asked anyway. She definitely had me on the ropes there. Well, now she'd react if Haruto asked me the same question.
This place is expensive. Whatever that is, 18,000 yen?
Yeah.
That's expensive.
I bet she'd be flustered as I was.
Because I think it's like 90 minutes for, you know, like 90 minutes, 120 minutes, 180 minutes. Because I do know that's a thing in Japan. Wow, there are a lot of these. Okay, it's nighttime. Sanki, where is your thing that you wanted to do? I'm hoping there's an icon. Is that it? Yeah, okay. Alright, Sanghi, we have become best friends over the course of, like, 6 hours.
Yep.
Do whatever this is. Why are you guys there? A small part of me is slightly tempted to just spend all the level up things on Kiryu, just so, like, I don't have to deal with shit here. This is a good place, Chef Sonny. Why wouldn't I?
Oh, because you don't want to watch a cutscene right now in a Yakuza game?
Maybe, I guess.
The view from here.
Oh, Kiryu
is
POV.
Spectacular, isn't it? I'm really happy you remembered how much I love this place.
Well, thank you for sharing it with me.
Kiryu POV.
This view has really grown on me, too. I've passed by countless times.
Shouldn't the eyesight be like half a foot taller?
Yeah.
I'm glad you appreciate it too. I do value my alone time, but you tend to discover more when you're out with a friend. It's made me realize that having a companion is a beautiful thing.
True. I felt the same way in Hawaii, and I've learned so much from you and the others here. Everyone carries a unique perspective. Even the most casual conversations are refreshing. Definitely not something you can get on your own.
I'm glad you feel the same.
Boom. She liked the she would like the idea of the Ferris wheel, didn't she?
Oh
Pretty
yeah.
sure.
Just I just like the answers because like
Try out that
Kira went all out of focus at the beginning. Like he like was actually looking at the Ferris wheel, and so it's like
But I thought it's
Ferris
so nice
wheel?
from right here. Wait, scratch that. Yeah, let's do it. We'll take it straight to the top, Kazuma Kiryu.
Why? Why that way?
We'll make it fun. Someday.
Of course. I'll hold you to that.
With a view like this, we should make it last. How about a picture? I'll take one for you.
A picture? You know, I actually don't think I've ever taken one here. But if we're taking pictures, why not join me? That is, if you want to, of course.
You want me in there? I suppose we can take one together.
See, like the eyeshadow should be like 6 inches higher.
This was a great detour. I hope we have many more like it.
Likewise.
guess you guys don't get to ride
It's
the
always
Ferris
a
wheel.
pleasure, Sunny.
That area is not in the game. A photo has been added to the Bond bingo screen. Woo!
Okay. Sure. 5 level ups.
Because like again, like it's not maxed out yet, obviously, but like I don't remember how to check it. Bonds. Because like Kiryu is like especially high. Oh yeah, we still have to like. We haven't progressed far enough in the story to unlock her like 3 levels we gained.
Jesus.
So I was right. Yeah, it's like level 50 is the max, and we're at 30.
Okay.
And it's like realistically, like if you have enough money, you can just kind of force that level up just by fucking drinking alcohol repeatedly. Yeah. Nick, if you're okay with it, we'll probably go for like half an hour more or so.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, these are everywhere. And realistically, I don't really care that much. Because like, it is fun doing this where it like, gives you a picture of like the previous game, but we played all of those games. You know?
Yeah.
Okay. We are going to fucking karaoke, I think. That was the plan. And unless the game is like, hey, if you do all of these, Kiryu doesn't die of cancer. Like,
Good evening. Party of 3?
Yeah.
yeah.
Anyone you're here to see?
Sachan, I mean, Saiko-san, please.
Right away.
What was her name?
My apologies. You have guests at table 3.
All right, folks, that's my cue. Kiryu-san?
She did meet him, but for like 10 minutes or something. And in that 10 minutes that we fought Majima, who made shadow clones.
I see.
And I don't know how much of that is Kiryu's fucking Ichiban's hallucinations and how much is Majima just doing something insane.
Focused on finding ways to move through it together.
Got it. So that's why you're doing a bucket list.
Yeah. And with any luck, he's gonna check off everything on it. Sunhee and I are helping him as best we can.
Gosh, just hearing that is getting me all fired up.
I knew you were our go-to gal, Sachan. I wasn't sure if just the 2 of us could pull it off. Thought we might need an extra hand.
Aha! And that's where I come in?
You bet it is. I take it you'll join us?
As if I'd pass on that. Besides, you wouldn't stand a chance without me. So sit back and enjoy the ride, Kiryu-san. I'll get you wherever you need to go.
Won't I be a burden on you?
Oh, please, that's the last thing you'd be. We've teamed up before, and we can do it again. Not to mention, your party could use a little feminine balance, no?
Huh. What a curious thing to say. Then, if we're so lacking in that department, I'd love to see what you bring to the table.
Fine by me. I was looking for a challenge anyway.
Hey. What's the deal with them two?
They're enjoying a little bonding time, is all.
Well, with that being said, I'm looking forward to tonight, Kiryu-san.
All right. This is not how I would have guessed that it was gonna go.
Indeed.
Kiryu-san, self-requested. Let's go do some karaoke on the double.
You know, I was a little surprised. I thought you might push harder for Kiryu-san to get treated, especially considering your background and all.
To be honest, I wish I could. But it's like talking to a brick wall.
Hmm?
This is Kiryu-san, remember? Can't talk him into anything he doesn't want to do. But, Doctor said something that stuck with me. That a friend could change his mind down the road. So I figured I'd switch my approach. We'll have Kiryu-san try to enjoy every last moment to the fullest. Eventually he'll think, man, isn't it great to be alive? And
After that, he'll change his mind and want to live.
I don't know a lot about cancer. I don't even know if they brought up what type he has, but if it is metastasized, he's coughing up blood, and according to him, he has 3 months to live. I don't think you have a lot of time to convince him to try to get treatment.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there with you.
Hey, Nanchan. Is Ichiban doing okay?
Well, he stirred up all kinds of trouble in Hawaii.
I mean, you could have texted him once over the past year and a half
Son,
instead of leaving him on red.
Bumped into him. He was wearing
You know.
open handcuffs.
Doesn't change at all,
Yep.
does he?
I take it that means you're worried about him?
Not so much. I was just asking, that's all.
Yeah?
Okay.
You say so.
Ah, yes, this place is important.
Found it.
Yep.
Picture perfect.
Okay, she is the class barmaid, which is also a, like, specific job to her, I'm pretty certain. Yep, exclusive job for Psycho. It's like, well, you know, everyone here has an exclusive job, so they're kind of just saying is that. What do you get? Do you get anything fun? Champagne shower, clobber bag, powder puff, clobber wheel. Champagne, branding blow. Attack someone with a curling iron. Kick him in the nuts. Alright. Let Psycho's retail therapy cause her enemies physical therapy. What? Magnum bottle. Okay, well. Because, like, part of me wants to assume that, like, they'll get re-brought back in the group at some point, just because there's... They have to get to such high level to, like, access their shit, you know?
Yeah. I won't lie, this river is filthy.
It has been filthy for 8 games.
Like the river in Sotenbori. Maybe things have changed now, but it was also pretty dirty back then. Sotenbori, the entertainment capital of the West and Kamurocho's biggest arrival. The ritzy ambience is really similar to Kamurocho, but it has its own allure. I also happen to be the battleground between the Jingwang Mafia and Omi Alliance. There, I met Rujigoda and Karuro for the first time. Guess you could say it was a pretty special place for me.
And I killed both of them.
Plus, the food's great. Heh, nothing beats authentic Osaka-style takoyaki.
That's nostalgic.
It's a great city, yeah, but it won't ever top Kamurocho.
Woo! Nice stomach hurts. But like, these are fucking everywhere. There are 2 on this fucking store. It's supposed to be an important store for like.
Found it. Picture perfect.
Tell us about this store, Kiryu. How much does it mean to you?
Hustle Boutique. Looks like it's some kind of second-hand clothing shop. They've got some pretty fashionable clothes in stock too. Reminds me when I picked up Mitsuo's clothes in the past.
We were so low definition back then.
Thinking back on it now, he looks real sharp. Guess I do have a good sense for fashion after all.
I don't think he does, but you know.
That takes me back.
If there's such a thing as reincarnation, maybe I'll work in fashion industry in my next life.
And then inside the shop. Right here.
Oh, a clothing store.
Yes, Kiryu, you looked at it before.
Ever since I joined the faction, I'd adhere to their dress code every single day.
I feel like you're the only one who did. You wore a very, like, unique suit. Look at that.
I haven't really thought about choosing my own clothes. Well, the usual outfit I wear, the gray suit and the red shirt with the popped collar. Guess you could say that's more my style.
That takes me back.
Now I'm starting to realize I can't wear whatever I want anymore.
Oh, I meant faction is in the, Daijo, whatever the fuck they are. Cheers, big party, me come through.
Yeah, now they have them wear no suit coat and a black shirt with a popped collar.
Hello, Survive! You're the #1 bar.
This is it, Kiryu-san. Our old Ijincho staple. The name's a bit weird, and the owner hardly ever cracks a smile. But he's a good guy.
It's also the only karaoke bar left. At least that we like.
Hey, barkeep. Got a new customer for you.
Oh, hi,
Your
Kiryu.
friend here's Taichi Suzuki.
They know each other.
You two, know each other?
No, I imagine he mistook me for someone else. In any case,
I don't remember.
good to have you.
Obviously, they have seen each other in one of the previous games. I don't remember.
Actually, I had a friend who looked just like him. For a moment, I thought he had come back.
Who?
My apologies, sir. Hey, don't beat yourself up over it.
Is it the guy that
Looks like
died
mine.
protecting Haruka?
This sort of thing happens all the time.
You think those two are just acting?
It's hard for me.
I don't remember.
to say.
Sounds like a simple.
What was the name of the bar in like the
Became
Kirizukuza
mistake,
games?
right?
I have to, again, I don't remember. It's been a while. That was pre-COVID, Nick!
Yours tonight. As a matter of fact, nothing would please me more.
Thank you. Truly.
You fell down. You got hurt chasing sweeter dreams.
I do like how they're like, you don't get a choice for putting on Bakumatai.
I know, right?
Better over here. Sunny, Sachan, it's all thanks to you two.
Slow
Thank you,
spin.
Nanchan. You know I'm happy to help.
And I'll do everything I can for him on my end. Call it a debt of gratitude if you want.
Right on. We all owe Kiryu-san a lot, especially those of us from Ijincho. But more than anything, if there's even a slight chance he'll make it, I personally want to see him get there.
And I'm glad you both are here. Because, to be honest, there's too much to bear on my own.
Memories of you, twisting my view. I've been a fool.
Doesn't have the same impact as Bakumatai.
Oh, Kiryu-san, that was great!
Yeah, top-notch stuff.
So the rumors are true. The Dragon of Dojima can carry a tune and then some.
Seems to me you guys weren't even listening.
Are you kidding? Of course we were.
Well,
Akira, this is literally the same song you sing every time we come here.
more.
But we really were listening.
All right, who's up? The song's starting.
Now how'd that happen?
God damn it.
If no one's taking it, I will.
Akira.
On purpose.
We're starving dogs running the rail lines.
Well, he's clearly feeling it. I say we back him up. Give it all you got. Yeah!
Wait, the fucking. The Baracas!
He still had the same expression.
We'll keep our heads high, our fists raised till we die. We're living by our own judgment.
Alright.
Just.
Dude, how'd that happen?
I need to take this.
All right, just don't be gone too long. Kiryu-san, was this a good idea or what? I'm having the time of my life.
Me too. Oh, bartender, can you fill us up?
Hey, it's me. What is it?
Hey, one of the other gangs are attacking. We need you to help deal with the Omi Alliance again.
This better be
Hey,
important.
boss, where have
I
you
told we're
been?
Out on the town tonight. I know that. But what do you expect? This is Kiryu-san I'm with, my lifelong hero.
Yo, Sunny, what happened? You look pissed all of a sudden.
Do I? I'm sure it's just your imagination.
I take it you have business to attend to?
Wait, are you for real? What is more important than living it up with Kiryu-san?
The Omi Alliance attacking my gang.
That said, I did receive some rather troubling news.
Buzzkill or not, can you tell us?
The Siryu clan's behaving oddly. They're recruiting, and their numbers are getting bigger by the day.
Huh? Wait, don't tell me that's what this is all about. You guys are the Komichul here. See, Ebina, the clan captain, is cooking up something called the Second Great Dissolution. He's even rallying the former Tojo clan and all these other groups to take part.
That's right. Kasuga told me about that.
To build a safe haven for all the ex-Yakuza roaming about. Supposedly, that's his big objective. Those with nowhere to turn can swear up for a time, in exchange for stable work. The waste management they do down by the docks is one example. You could almost say it's an expansion of what Kasuga was doing with Hello Work.
What the heck? So you knew all along?
The thing is, some of those ex-Yakuza joining up with the Seiryu, they had already gotten their lives back together. And it's not just a handful. I'm talking by the 100.
What? Why would that happen? If they were able to find jobs and all, what would even make the Seiryu clan appealing?
Well, whatever's going on.
I mean, more money,
Ebine's
probably.
plan is nothing more than a smokescreen for something else. And what his real goals are remain a mystery.
You really think that's accurate?
Honestly, I'm a little insulted. You're talking to the brain behind the Komi jewel here.
Well, sure, but still, there could be some other factors at play. Maybe those Yakuza went clean only to realize the rat race was just as dirty above ground.
True, I can't account for details on every single situation out there. But it's the overall pattern of movement that concerns me. The Seiryu clan's also pulling their waste operation out of Yokohama, and they're pulling right into Hawaii.
Hawaii?
Yep. All their fresh recruits are packing their bags and heading overseas as we speak. You were
The
there
fucking
recently,
bartender's
as
like,
I
yep,
recall.
I should be listening to this conversation.
Or maybe there's a deeper connection here.
What is it with that place? Why is everything going down there at once?
It is wild to me, Nick, that remember, there's still at least 2 more companions we haven't found yet.
Yeah.
Actually, think about why Kasuga's there in the first place.
Oh, that's right. It was Sawashiro. Not only was he former captain, he was Arakawa's right-hand man. What's more, he kept the secret that Akane-san's been alive all this time.
And now he's risen to the top of the Seiryu clan, right next to Ebina.
Then it looks like I've got something to add to that bucket.
Wanna kick his ass.
Make Sawashiro tell us what he knows.
Yeah, basically.
That's one way to use a bucket list.
Seiryu Clan HQ's not far from here, right?
It's not, but as of now, most of their officers are gone, including Sawashiro. They started a branch office about a week ago to accommodate all the new recruits. If you want to pay them a visit, I can take you over there tomorrow.
Yeah, that'd be good.
A lot happened tonight. I should head back to Costco's apartment.
Yes, stand up.
You're telling me they could have just had like Costiga leave the crawdad here, and then like Kira would now be taking care of it?
Ah, there's our side quests. Damn punks! I just want to be a Power Ranger. Oh, it's you, Hiro-san. How's it going?
You know each other?
Yeah, this one's Hiro-san. Kasuga's pitching from the part-time hero thing.
Hey there.
I see. Are you all right?
Yeah, I am now. Thank you. Sorry about that. Let me introduce myself. My name's Hiro, president of the Part-Time Hero, Inc. We'll get you a hero, or my name's not Hiro.
Suzuki, I haven't heard of Part-Time Hero before.
Well, it's a service that dispatches heroes across the city, anyone it might be in need. Our heroes, of course, are part-timers who believe in what we do. We know of practically everything from bodyguarding to herding cats. We've been a bit, short-staffed lately, though. So we pivoted our focus to our part-time rescue division.
Part-time rescue, huh?
There's an epidemic out there of normal folks being flagrantly extorted and harassed. We aim to provide them with protection. Any hero who successfully resolves such a situation earns rewards from us. The more you help, the more you're compensated. Hey, Suzuki-san, would you like to register with us? Like I said, we could definitely use more muscle. Kasuga-san was able to do a lot of good and himself a sizable chunk of change when he was helping out.
Part-time work that helps people in danger, It's a noble way to make money, I suppose. Alright, if it was good enough for Kasuga.
Whoa, really? You're saying yes? Excellent. I look forward to working with you. There are many people being harassed in Kamurocho Yokohama. Helping out earn rewards and progress Kiryu's awakening. If people need a rescue on the part-time hero, I can by the heads, you can also be the maps. Be vigilant of your fellow man. we're currently operating both Ichinko and Kamurocho. For whatever reason, those are the two biggest, for whatever reason. Those are the two biggest hotbeds of trouble. If you start helping out, we begin rewarding you immediately. Thank you. Thank you. Use Malazim enhanced skills. His knockback chain attacks are now stronger. Neat. Oh, cool. I can do, fucking drink link? Alright, this is probably how we're gonna be doing the ending machine. It's just these guys is fucking talking. Begin drink link? Yes. Because we have like 5 we have to do.
Hey, Sonny.
Kiryu-san, came here for a drink, did you?
We are at a bar.
Is the best medicine.
I don't think they say that.
I don't need to hear your excuses. What you drink is none of my business, after all. I won't comment.
Appreciate it. Mind if I sit here?
Not at all. Still, I can hardly believe it. The Kazuma Kiryu comes wandering in and sits next to me for a drink. How surreal.
You guys are adventuring together.
Big a deal. I'm just a middle-aged man with graying hair. But you're not just the head of the Komi Jewel. You took command of the Yokohama Liumang as well. And all your subordinates have entrusted you with their lives. It must be a heavy burden to bear.
Huh. You flatter me.
That was a burden I've abandoned.
Oh yeah, right. That. About 20 years ago, you retired right after becoming the 4th chairman of the Tojo clan. Had you not, I wonder if the Tojo clan would have turned out any differently.
Who can say? But the Tojo clan would have disbanded regardless. The times have changed. And I doubt I'd be able to do a single thing about it. Not by myself. If anything, were I still at the top, the Tojo clan might have disbanded much sooner. I didn't have it in me to leave.
Oh yeah, right. When they made him the head of the Tojo clan, and he like abstained in like a week.
Part of the herd.
You don't mince words, do you?
Oh, I meant no disrespect.
It's fine. I wasn't offended. It was actually quite refreshing. Only the head of an organization could speak so bluntly.
So long as the underworld abides by its own laws, being the head doesn't mean much. And if someone gets any bright ideas, then all I have to do is stare them down.
That feels like a really painful place to get a piercing.
Everything in the job description. Easy, right?
Oh. I hate how it's like, this is a chance to increase your stats, and then it doesn't tell you which one does which.
Yeah. You just have to kind of guess, but I mean, it doesn't matter. I
It
mean,
really doesn't.
You don't like showing any sort of weakness, do you? The fact that you've managed to shoulder such a heavy burden.
But then also the fact that they have unique dialogue, so like, it also feels bad, like,
People tell
you
me
know.
that all the time, but
yeah.
it's really not that hard. I enjoy what I do and the position I hold. Of course, it was challenging at the start, but I didn't need any training to learn a thing or two about leadership.
You were the right person for the job. Both the Komi Jewel and the Liumang are lucky to have you as their leader.
I'm honored you think so.
You good on time?
Oh, there's no way I'm calling it quits when you're still drinking, Kiryu-san. I'll hang on for as long as I can.
Do you always go this hard? Your subordinates must have a tough time keeping up.
Power harassment is a problem.
All of their fingers are like uncomfortably long, Nick.
Subordinate to drink. I won't deny that there's merit in ruling by fear.
Yeah.
You won't last for long with that alone.
Like,
That all makes
it looks
sense.
like it's like they just like stretch the fingers, like fit the glass or something.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is, but...
Does Komi Jewel still monitor the whole town? All the information you've extracted is the source of Komi Jewel's power, am I right?
Right. But it's not like I keep track of every little detail. One of my rules is that my confidant only brings me crucial information.
And by confidant, you mean Jungi Han?
Of course.
That
He's a very
guy.
capable man, and one of unwavering loyalty at that. I'd say he's the perfect right-hand man, if only he weren't so snarky. But there are others I consider my confidants. Some are even from my father's generation.
Your father's generation, huh? Must be close to my age, then.
You're right. The elders of the organization are like my great and wise uncles. Every now and then, I'll get an earful from them.
So even you have something you're afraid of.
They were part of the Jingun Mafia before Komi Jewel. Back in their prime, they had a healthy rivalry with the Tojo clan. Probably a little before you made a name for yourself. I've heard a lot about your heroics, so having someone like you sit...
Especially with how, like, utterly insane the rumors about him would be.
What was that?
Yeah.
And the worst part being, like, all of them are true. Did you really get in a fight with the head of the Omi Alliance, I think, and you and him dumped two clips of handgun ammo into each other, and then started a fist fight?
I can take care of it.
Eh.
I wouldn't worry about those old gents. After all, what I say goes.
Did you really deflect a bullet out of the air with a sword? Yeah. That was thrown at you right as they fired the gun, and you cut out of the air. Yeah. Please.
I guess I really can count on you for anything. I'll let you handle it then.
Perfect. That's all I ask for. Feel free to rely on me anytime. Nothing would bring me greater joy.
Alright. Thanks, Sunhee. Glad to have you on my side.
Ijincho has been a little too quiet lately. I was honestly hoping for some excitement. Now, with you in town, things are bound to get interesting.
Hold on. Are you expecting something dangerous to happen?
Not necessarily. A toast, Kiryu-san? Let me welcome you to my town once more.
Of course.
Welcome to Ijincho, Kazuma Kiryu. Cheers.
Cheers.
The fucking just the cup fucking polishing animation.
Oh.
Looks like someone's enjoying herself.
Was that the impression you got?
It was indeed.
Well, just between you and me, I was a nervous wreck. He's the dragon of Dojima, a living, breathing legend, leagues above me in the underworld. I can't afford to look stupid in front of Kiryu-san, especially as a representative of Ijincho. Did I say anything weird to him?
Not as far as I know.
All right. I won't dwell on it if you say so.
And I do say so.
Imagine me drinking with the Kazuma.
Is it fake dad?
Just the two of us.
I think it's fake dad.
Guess I'm not doing too bad.
Because I vaguely remember from one of the early Yakuza games, like, there was his adoptive dad who he didn't see much, and then, like, that guy's, like, second in command who also had, like, a massive face scar. I think it's him. Okay. So for that, we will stop here, and we will continue these later, because I ran out of time. So, I want to thank you all for coming to tonight's stream. Thank you for coming, and hopefully we'll see you for the next one. Have a good night, and we'll see you then. Good night, everyone. Have a good one. We'll see you later.
Good night.
Good night, everyone. Have a good one. We'll see you later.
Good night.